Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something that can be a bit of a headache at home, spelling. But what if I told you we could change it from a stressful chore into something that actually builds your child's confidence? Let's figure out how.
So let's just get real for a second. Does this look familiar at all? You know, the homework is out, the pencils are down, and the frustration level is just sky high. It's a moment so many of us parents know all too well.
If you're sitting there nodding, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are definitely not alone. The stress kids feel about spelling is real and has absolutely nothing to do with how smart their child is or what a great parent you are. All right, so if we're going to fix this, we first have to understand what we're up against. Why is spelling in English just so hard for so many kids? The answer is actually pretty fascinating. Okay, so here's the big secret. English isn't a simple language where one letter makes one sound. Not even close. It's more like a beautiful mess, a big soup of words borrowed from all over the world. And that means our spelling rules are full of twists, turns, and a bazillion exceptions. And this idea, well, it changes everything. See, spelling isn't something a kid just gets. It's a journey with totally predictable stages. Kids start with scribbles, then they start trying to match sounds to letters. What we see as mistakes, they're actually signs of progress. They're milestones, which leads us to a really important shift in thinking. That old way of just drilling word lists over and over, it often backfires because it's fighting against how their brains are naturally wired to learn. The smarter way, the new way, is all about giving them the tools to crack the code themselves. Okay, so how do we actually do that? I'm going to walk you through a super simple, stress-free toolkit. It's built on 3 powerful pillars you can literally start using tonight. All right, here they are, our 3 pillars for success. First, we're going to start with sound. Second, we'll engage the senses. And third, for our older kids, we're going to decode the code. Let's break them down. First up, pillar 1. It all starts with sound. We're talking about something called phonemic awareness. Now this is, and I'm not exaggerating, the #1 predictor of whether a child will be a strong reader and speller. And the best part, it's all about listening and talking. No pencils required. And you can practice this literally anywhere. You know the game I Spy? Well, instead of spying a color, spy a sound. Sing some nursery rhymes and really hit those rhyming words. Clap out the beats in everyone's names. Or just play a simple sound game. I'm thinking of a word, s-a-t. It's just playing, but with a huge purpose. Okay, on to pillar number 2. This is where things get really fun. We're gonna engage all the senses. It's called multi-sensory learning, and the idea is simple. When a kid can see a word, hear a word, and actually feel a word, it creates these super strong connections in their brain that help them remember. So seriously, put the paper and pencil away for a minute, get a cookie sheet, spread some shaving cream or salt on it, and let your kid trace their spelling words with their finger. The feeling of it is so powerful for locking those letters into their memory. And hey, if you want a no-mess option, try skywriting. Just have your child stand up and use their whole arm to write their spelling words in the air. Using those big muscles really helps lock the word into their memory. It's simple, but it works. Here's another great one that's a bit more visual, rainbow writing. Your child just traces the same word over and over again, but with a different color each time. It reinforces the shape of the word and the motion of writing it, but it feels like art, not homework. All right, our 3rd pillar is geared towards our slightly older kids, think maybe 3rd grade and up. This is where we shift from just sounds to meaning. It's called morphology, and this is where we turn them into word detectives, searching for clues inside of bigger words. Just look at this. Instead of trying to memorize 9 random letters in the word unhappily, a word detective sees 3 little puzzle pieces. Un, which means not, the main word happy, and the ending ly. Suddenly, spelling isn't a chore. It's a cool puzzle they get to solve. Okay, so now that you've got these amazing new tools, we need to talk about what not to do. Let's go over a few super common traps that parents fall into that can actually make things even more stressful. Get ready for this number because it's a total game changer. Only about 50% of words in English are actually spelled the way they sound. 50%. And that right there, that's why telling your kid to just sound it out can end in tears. It's only going to work about half the time. So, what are the big traps to sidestep? First, don't only rely on memorization. It doesn't teach them how to tackle new words. Second, and this is a big one, don't correct creative spelling too early. When your little one writes cat for cat, don't correct it. Celebrate it. That means they heard every single sound. That's a massive win. And of course, don't lean too hard on sound it out, because we know it's the wrong tool for half the words they'll see.
And all of this really leads to the single most important tool you have, which isn't a game or a trick, it's a mindset shift. It's all about shifting the goal from getting it perfect to just making progress.
You probably heard it right. I'm just bad at spelling. That's what we call a fixed mindset. But we can help them move to a growth mindset. And the absolute easiest way to do that, just add one tiny 3-letter word at the end of their sentence. When they say, "I can't spell this," you just add "yet." That one word changes everything.
And tied to that is how we talk about mistakes. Instead of focusing on the red marks on a spelling test, try saying something like this. Celebrate what they did get right, and then look at the mistakes as just clues. They show us what we get to work on next. It takes all the fear out of it.
So I want to leave you with this question. What if we could trade those homework tears for a sense of curiosity and fun? By understanding where they are in their journey, using these tools, and always celebrating progress over perfection, spelling can stop being a battle. It might just become your child's favorite puzzle to solve.
If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment your thoughts and tell us what topic you want next.